Guys, I legitimately thought I was getting robbed, and your boy handled it like a champ. Yeah, guys, I actually thought that my house was getting broken into. I'm gonna go through the chain of events that led up to me actually thinking that there was a robber coming into my house, but it all started with that tweet right there. Some of you guys might recognize it, or didn't start with that tweet, but some of you guys may recognize that tweet. I did tweet that out after all these events occurred, so I'm gonna tell you guys what happened, and I hope you all enjoy. So let me set the scene. I was home alone, alright, it was just me and my dog. Yes, I do have a dog. Her name is Maggie. Maggie, I'm telling the story about how we almost got broken into the other night. Guys, this is my dog, Maggie. Maggie, look at the camera. Maggie, hold on. There we go. Wait, what's this? What's this? There we go. Hey, guys. That's my dog, Maggie. It was just me and her by ourselves at home. My mom was out to dinner or something like that. So this is where it all started. Alright guys, now Maggie is a complete guard dog, alright? If anyone is around the house, she's gonna start barking like crazy. We've gotten tons of complaints from neighbors about her obsessive barking, but that's just who she is. She's a major barker, and she will not let anyone get close to the house without letting us all know that someone is coming up. So I was right here, she was downstairs, she usually just stays down there, patrols the house, I'm up here gaming, and that's kind of the arrangement that we have. So out of nowhere, I start hearing a bunch of barking, a bunch of whining, and I immediately know it's her, and I'm just kind of wondering what's going on. So first what I thought is that the neighbors are probably coming up their driveway. Right outside that window right there, across the street, is our neighbor's house, and she can see to the neighbor's house from our kind of backyard door. So she'll usually bark or she'll whine if she sees a neighbor walking up their driveway, because she knows who they are, and they take her on walks sometimes, so they're pretty good friends, but she does bark if she sees them. I obviously wanted to know what the barking was about, so I got up, I walked over to the window. This is about 11 at night, so it was kind of weird that or maybe it was like midnight, but it was kind of weird that that the neighbors would be coming up this late. So I got up and I went to check, and I look out the window and nothing's there. So then I'm kind of thinking, well, what's she barking at? So after seeing that the neighbors were not coming up their driveway, I started walking downstairs to see what my dog was whining about. She was whining and barking. Now guys, as I was walking downstairs, I get about halfway down, and this is what I hear. So first of all, I hear her barking, and then she stops whining and stops barking, and I hear shh, 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 shh. That's what I hear, okay? That is what I hear. So in my mind, what I'm thinking is, alright, there's someone in my house, they're with my dog, and they're trying to quiet her down. Because obviously, if you break into a house and a dog is barking like crazy, you're going to try and quiet the dog. You're going to try and pet it and make it stop barking so no one knows you're there. So think about it in my mind where my dog is barking, she's whining, she's going crazy. I start walking down the stairs, and all of a sudden I hear shh, 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 and the whining just dies down. Guys, so at that time, I was 100% sure that someone was in my house. I was halfway down the stairs, my dog was barking, she was whining, then all of a sudden I hear shh, shh, shh. It sounded like a female's voice just shushing the dog, okay? And I was like, okay, like, maybe it's the neighbors. The neighbors have like a key to our house because they dog sit sometimes. I was like, okay, maybe it's the neighbors. And so I go, hello? No one answers. So I walk down a couple more stairs. I say, hello? A little bit louder. Though everything stopped. Dude, the whining stopped, the barking stopped, the shushing stopped. Everything was completely silent, okay? And at that point, I am sure that someone's in my house. Like, completely 100% positive that there is someone standing in the kitchen with my dog right now. So what I do is I walk down to the bottom of the stairs. I say, hello, one more time. No answer. And all of a sudden, I don't know what came over me. I just took another step and I said, hey! Just like straight up just yelled, like, get the fuck out of my house. Like, I was legit, I was so sure someone was in here and they weren't answering me, so obviously it wasn't a neighbor, that I just yelled, hey. And it was probably because I thought it was a girl, I thought it was like a woman in my house, I wasn't as afraid as if it was like a guy in my house, like he could have been armed, could have had like a baseball bat, I don't know. But for some reason, I was just super brave, I guess, and I was like, hey! I was about to walk in there and be like, who the fuck are you? So I walk down, I yell, hey. No answer. So let me just kind of show you. So right now I should have a video going of what the downstairs part of my house looks like. So there's two doorways moving into the kitchen. One is closer to the front door, the other one's closer to our den area. So the one closer to the front door has a direct view to my dog if she's looking out into the backyard. A direct view to our backyard door. So I'm like walking down this hallway, I'm about to kind of turn my head and see if I can like peer into the kitchen, and I am fully expecting someone to be standing there with my dog, guys. I am fully expecting it. I'm just preparing myself, like, who is standing in my kitchen? So I'm walking down this hallway, I kind of peer around, I peek around, and I just see my dog. She's sitting there, she's looking out the door. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't know what that shushing was, but I just kind of walk into the kitchen, I look around, I don't see anything, my dog's just staring at the door, she won't look at me, like, I'll say, like, Maggie, she won't look at me, she won't turn her head, that's not really normal, you know? So I walk up to the door, and I say, Maggie, what are you looking at? So I look out into the backyard, all the lights are off, so it's just pretty much pitch black out there, it's 11 at night, there's no sun out, obviously, so it's just pitch black. So I don't see anything, you know, it's really dark, and so I thought that there was a guy in the yard. Like, I don't know how, I don't know what the shushing was coming from. It all happened so fast, I was like, okay, there's someone in the yard. So I turn on the lights, like, right next to the door that, there's like a floodlight into the backyard. I see nothing, guys. There could have been someone in the bushes, I don't know. And I was just like, Maggie, what are you barking at? And I was just so sure that someone was just creeping up, like, in my backyard, trying to get into my house. Guys, and then I look out the door, the lights are on, I try to follow my dog's glaze. Sitting next to the door, about 3 feet away, is a possum. A possum, guys. There is a possum walking through my backyard, and my dog went absolutely apeshit. So you obviously imagine, you know, I kind of had a sigh of relief, because I'm obviously glad that it was a possum and not a man holding a gun, as you can probably assume. But I was just like, I didn't know what to think. I was like, well, that's hilarious. Like, I legit was like, I was screaming, or not screaming, I like yelled downstairs, like, who's there? Like, hello? And no one answered, and I was like so sure that there was a robber in my house. And it was just a possum, guys. So that is my story. That is the tweets explained. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a new type of video. I don't normally post stuff with these kind of cinematics and all this kind of stuff. But regardless, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.